So you've watched Earthlings or Gary Yourofsky's speech and you're thinking to yourself, I want to go vegan right away, but I'm worried about the health consequences. Should I go vegan overnight? What's the deal? Right, so I saw Paul Bashir's video on this topic and it made perfect sense to me. I did a survey on my Instagram as well to ask how many people went vegan overnight, and more than half of the people said that they did. So it definitely is possible. And I'm going to share my story. I was vegetarian for 2 weeks, and then after that, I had an epiphany, and I realized that I just want to go vegan, and I did. And I did have some digestive issues in the first 2 weeks after that, going vegan, but that was most likely due to not knowing which foods to eat. I mean, I was eating lentil based, and I didn't even add any flavor to that. Just fucking undercooked lentils. It wasn't even properly cooked lentils. It was undercooked lentils that I had, and I had some fried tofu in the pan. That was pretty much my diet. And then I did some research, and I got better, and I started realizing what foods I should be adding into my diet. And after that, it was fine. Had no issues, and I felt the best that I had ever felt in my life. So also the thing with a vegan diet is it's a lot lighter than animal products, so you're just removing more digestive burden from yourself. So it should actually be easier on your body than what your diet was before. And you're probably going to take 3 or 4 times the amount of shits that you usually took. So that's a positive, and then it might slow down after that, just as your body is adapting to it. So yeah, it's definitely possible to go vegan overnight, and I think we should. It's just like any other moral obligation that we have when we take the slave owners in the 1800s, America for example. Let's say one of the slave owners realizes that owning slaves is wrong, and there's obviously no justification for it. He's not going to let the slaves go 1 month at a time. Like, let's say he's got 10 slaves on his plantation, and next month he's got 9 slaves, and then 8 slaves, and then 7 slaves. No, he's just going to let the slaves go. It's the same thing when it comes to veganism. You're not going to, just cut out dairy this month, and then next month you cut out red meat and then chicken. No, you just fucking get rid of all the animal products. It can be done, and it should be done. And there's also this idea of baby steps. We're not fucking babies, we're adults, okay? So we don't take baby steps, we get it fucking done.